ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರೇ ಗುರುವಾಯೂರಪ್ಪ ಶರಣಂ. Dashaka 76 of Narayaneeyam is Uddhava DOOTHYAM, Chapter 45 of Srimad Bhagavata Dashama, verse 31 to end of Chapter 47. Last video we saw Kamsavada, fulfillment of Bhagavan's purpose of incarnation as Krishna. Hare. Now Vasudeva now invited Brahmins for the proper initiation of his sons into Brahmacharya and then sent them to Gurukul Ashram conducted by Sandeepani Maharshi at Avanti. Bhagavan Sarvajnaha himself went to Guru is to show to us by his example that learning from Guru is essential for all and the importance of Guru Bhakti. The two brothers were exemplary students and easily mastered all the Shastras and martial arts. At the conclusion, they respectfully approached the Acharya to give Guru Dakshina. The Guru's wife, who had felt the divinity in the children, told the Guru to send them to bring back their son, who was lost in Prabhasa some years ago. Accordingly, Sandeepani Maharshi requested them to bring his son back from the sea where he had been lost as Guru Dakshina. The two brothers at once drove in the chariot to Prabhasa ocean. The god of the seas immediately appeared with costly gifts and pleaded, "O Lord, the boy was not taken by me, but by the Rakshasa Panjajana, who in the shape of a conch is residing at the bottom of the sea." At once, the two brothers dived into the sea and killed the demon, but the boy was not there. Next, they went to Yamaloka and blew the conch. Yama, the great dispenser of justice, appeared with presents. Krishna said, "You have brought our Guru Sandeepani Maharshi's son here some years back. Bring him back now." The boy, grown little older now, was brought back. Krishna and Balrama, taking the boy in their chariot, returned to earth and presented the boy to the delighted parents. Words cannot describe the joy of the old Guru Dambati. Standing up with both hands, Sandeepani Guru blessed his disciples. Now, Uddhava, prominent among the Vrishnis, was about Krishna's age and size and a great friend also. He had his education under the Devaguru Brihaspati himself, and everyone thought he was wise beyond his years. He found Krishna somewhat sad, and to cheer him up, he said, "O Krishna, you are so wise and great, and we know you are an incarnation of Sri Hari. Why are you sad?" Krishna replied, "O Uddhava, when I remember my devoted gopis who, abandoning their homes, elders and even children, came rushing to me and danced the whole night, even unmindful of social norms, my heart melts. Go to them, dear Uddhava, with my message that I had never left them and shall come to them before long." Uddhava was intrigued and wanted to see the gopis and agreed to go. Accordingly, the next day he drove to Gokula. Reaching the village late in the evening, everyone was busy. The cows were being milked, the sound of milking, the shouting of the cowherds calling the cows by their names, running after the calves, driving away the bellowing bulls. All these sounds filled the air. Inside the houses, bells were ringing and the perfume of burning incense filled the air. It was the time for worship. Hymns in praise of God were being sung loudly. Uddhava got down before Nandagopal's house. Nandagopal warmly welcomed him and he was seated comfortably inside the house. The gopis saw the chariot. It looked familiar. The gopis wondered, but looking closer they saw Uddhava, who looked like Krishna and was attired similarly. So getting bolder, they came near. found that he was Krishna's messenger, surrounded him and pestered him with questions. When will our Krishna come? Does he still remember us? Perhaps he has sent you to comfort his parents? He does not care for us anymore. And the poor gopis began to shed tears while others found solace singing about his exploits. Uddhava was stunned to see the devotion of these village girls. He had come to advise and teach them, but now he decided to learn and pray. These are the contents which you are going to see in the slokas of Narayaneeyam now. गत्वा सान्दीपनिमतचतुष्षष्टिमात्रैरहोभिः सर्वज्ञत्वं सह मुसलिना सर्वविद्या गृहीत्वा पुत्रं नष्टं यमनिलयनदाह्यदं दक्षिणार्थं दत्त्वा तस्मै निजपुरमगाः नादयन् पाञ्चजन्यम्. Along with Balrama, they went to sage Sandipani and mastered all knowledge in just 64 days. Though brought back thy Guru Sandipani's dead son from Yama's abode and gave him by way of Guru Dakshina. Though then went back to the city sounding the conch Panjajanya. स्मृत्वा स्मृत्वा पशुपसुदृशः प्रेमभारप्रणुन्नाः कारुण्येन त्वमभिविवशः प्राहिणोरुद्धवं तं किञ्जामुष्मैः परमसुहृदे भक्तवर्याय तासां भक्त्युद्रेकं सकलभुवने दुर्लभं दर्शयिष्यन्. Again and again, though remembered the overwhelming love of the beautiful gopikas for thee, though were also overpowered with the compassion for them, though sent thy very dear friend Uddhava to them with a message, also with the desire to demonstrate to Uddhava the intense devotion of those great devotees gopikas, which was rare in the whole world. त्वन्माहात्म्यप्रतिमपिशुनं गोकुलं प्राप्य सायं त्वद्वार्ताभिः पकुसरमयामासनन्दं यशोदां प्रातर्दृष्ट्वा मणिमयरदं शङ्गिदा पङ्कजाक्ष्यः श्रुत्वा प्राप्तं भवदनुजरं त्यक्तकार्या समीयुः. Gokula's prosperity was an indication of the magnitude of thy greatness. Reaching there in the evening, Uddhava delighted Nanda and Yashoda with thy many news. In the morning, the lotus-eyed women of Gokula saw the bejeweled chariot and suspected thy arrival. They came to know that one of the emissaries had come. Abandoning their work, they gathered at the house of Nandagopa. दृष्ट्वा जैनं त्वदुपम लसद्वेषभूषाभिरामं स्मृत्वा स्मृत्वा तव विलसितानि उच्छगैस्तानि तानि हृद्दालाभाः कथमपि पुनर्गद्गदां वाचमोजुः सौजन्यादीन् निजपरिविदाम् अप्यलं विस्मरन्त्यः. The Gopikas saw Uddhava in charming clothes and ornaments similar to thee. They remember thee again and again and thy various deeds and sports very thoroughly. They were full of emotions and were choking for words and somehow managed to speak to Uddhava with flattering words. They had forgotten to observe the norms of behavior and courtesies and the differences between themselves and others. श्रीमन् किं त्वं पितृजनकृते प्रेषितो निर्दयेन क्वासौ कान्दो नगरसुदृशां हा हरे नाथपायाः आश्लेषाणाम् अमृतवपुषो हन्दते चुम्बनानाम् उन्मादानां कुहकवचसां विस्मरेत् कान्दकावा. Oh, Sriman, is that you are sent by the heartless Krishna for the sake of his parents? Where is the beloved one of the beauties of the city? O Lord, O Hari, protect us. Alas, which one of us women can forget the embrace of the nectarine form, the kisses of intense love, and the sweet words of the beloved one? रासक्रीडालुलितललितं विश्वसत्केशपाशं मन्दोद्भिन्नश्रमजलकणं लोभनीयं त्वदङ्गं कारुण्याब्धे सकृदपि समालिङ्गितुं दर्शयेदि प्रेमोन्मादात् भुवनमदन त्वत्प्रियास्त्वां विलेभुः. During the Rasa dance, the done up beautiful hair which were disheveled and had loosened, and with the appearance of sweat drops, thy form was rendered enchanting. O ocean of compassion, reveal to us once that form, so that we may once more embrace that form. O Hari, O enchanter of all words, thus the dear ones implored thee out of intense love. एवं प्रायैर्विवशवचनैः आकुला गोपिकास्ताः त्वत्सन्देशैः प्रकृतिमनयद् सोदविज्ञानगर्भैः भूयस्ताभिर्मुदितमतिभिः त्वन्मयीभिर्व्यधूभिः तत्तद्वार्ता सरसमनयद् कानिचिद्वासराणि. The Gopikas bemoaned their fate with such words of despair and were overwhelmed with grief. Uddhava comforted them with thy message of deep spiritual import. They came to their normal selves and thereafter experienced thy inner presence. Uddhava spent some days with the totally devoted Gopikas, joyfully and happily narrating various incidents about thee. त्वल्प्रोद्गानैः सहितमनिशं सर्वगो गेहकृत्यं त्वद्वार्तैव प्रसरदिमिथ सैव चोत्स्वावलापाः चेष्टा प्रायस्त्वदनुकृतयः त्वन्मयं सर्वमेवं दृष्ट्वा तत्तव्यमुखदधिकं विस्मयादुद्धवोऽयम्. The Gopikas always sang songs about thee everywhere while doing their household work. They narrated thine tales amongst themselves. They even spoke about thee in their dreams. Their actions were mostly imitations of thy actions as they tried to personify thee. Everything that there was permeated by thy presence. Observing all this, that great devotee Uddhava was wonderstruck and left stunned. Radhaya me priyadamamidam matpriyaivam bravidi tvam kim maunam kalayasi sakhe manini matpriyeva ityadyeva pravadati sakhi tvatpriyo nirjane mam इत्थं वादैः अरमयदयं त्वत्प्रियामुत्पलाक्षीम्. This is my Radha's favorite. My dear one speaks like this. My dear friend, why are you silent like my dear proud one, Radha? In this way, oh dear friend, Radha, your beloved Krishna speaks to me when we are alone. With these words, Uddhava gladdened thy dear lotus-eyed Radha. Eshyamidraga nubagamanam kevalam karyabharade vishleshe vismarana dhridata sambhavatma sugede brahmanande meladina chirad sangamo va viyoga tulyo vasyat idi tavagira sogaro nirvyathasta. I shall come not coming is only due to work pressure. When there is firm remembrance, in separation also there is no grief. Before long, when Brahmananda is attained, you will experience the separation and union equally blissful. By such words of thine, Uddhava appeased them. एवं भक्ति सकल भुवने नेक्षिदा न श्रुता वा किं शास्त्रौखैः किमिह तपसा गोपिकाभ्यो नमोऽस्तु इत्यानन्दाकुलमुपगतं गोकुलादुद्धवं तं दृष्ट्वा हृष्टो गुरुपुरपदे पाहि मामयौकात्. Such devotion is neither seen nor heard of in the whole world. Oh, what use is the study of so many scriptures and practices therein? And what is the use here of all penances? May there be salutations to the Gopikas. Thus Uddhava joyfully exclaimed when he returned from Gokula and met thee. Hare Guruvayurappa, who were happy to see Uddhava, save me from so many of my afflictions. With this, we have completed the slokas of Dasaga 76, and now we will listen to Sati Suresh bhajan song.
குறை ஒன்றுமில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா, குறை ஒன்றுமில்லை கண்ணா, குறை ஒன்றுமில்லை கோவிந்தா. கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாமல் நிற்கின்றாய் கண்ணா, கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாமல் நின்றாலும் எனக்கு குறை ஒன்றுமில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா. வேண்டியதை தந்திட வெங்கடேசன் நின்றிருக்க, வேண்டியது வேறில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா மணிவண்ணா.